This video is going to be a look at Seahawks rookie defensive back Devon Witherspoon, who's just put out some incredible film already in his 5 games played with the Seahawks. Whether he's playing outside corner, nickel defensive back, blitzing against the run, he's a devastating football player. I'm a Ravens fan who does Ravens content creation and some Lions film study videos as well. The Ravens playing the Cardinals in Week 8. I looked at some film and I was just shocked early in the week at everything that Devon Witherspoon can do. Went back and grabbed some more film from his ridiculous Week 4 performance against the Giants, where he really just showed tremendous splash plays, 97-yard interception return, 2 sacks. He also has 8 passes defense so far this year, some of which are in the nickel, some of which are as outside corner. He had 3 passes defense against the Bengals. He's excellent in blitzing off the edge. He's got great timing. He's played 100% of the Seahawks defensive snaps week 2 to week 6. It's pretty unbelievable when you watch the Arizona game. He just has an impact everywhere he is. Oh, by the way, he also had 11 tackles and 2 passes defensed against the Panthers in week 3. And if all that isn't enough, he's got an interception and a sack against Arizona in week 7, neither one of which counted because of penalties on his teammates. He's a brilliant football player, just another great draft selection at defensive back by the Seahawks a year after they drafted Tariq Woolen. This is my favorite play of his from this year. I think it's 2 read or palms coverage to his side. Twins, him and the safety are reading the number 2. 2 runs and out. Josh Dobbs throws it to the guy, unfortunately, and Rondale Moore gets obliterated by Devon Witherspoon. It's my favorite play because it shows how reactive he is. This isn't instinct. This is reaction. He's reading 2. Normally, you're going to get 2 on an out, maybe 1 on a vertical. If it's 2 read or palms, the safety's going to take the vertical by 1. In this case, Marquise Brown isn't running any route at all. They're basically running an out into Marquise Brown, so really unusual. Witherspoon reacts to the route by 2. Tremendous tackler, athletic ability, 185, 190 pounds, something like that in the NFL. He can play anywhere and seemingly can cover anybody. I love the ability, love the draft pick. To think that they have him and Tariq Woolen together. Jamal Adams is back now, man. There's a lot of physical dudes on that Seahawks defense, and Devon Witherspoon is a guy who just brings it on every down. Sack in week 4 against the Giants as a nickel. You saw him at outside corner on the first play I showed you. Now we're going to see his level of athleticism blitzing off the edge. Just great timing. When the Seahawks are healthy, when Uchenna Nwosu's out for a while now, unfortunately, but when they have everyone healthy, this is a physically, impressive defense. And Devon Witherspoon, yeah, he's only 6 foot, 185, 190, but tremendous explosiveness, burst, ability to come downhill and close on people in the pass game and the run game, or as you see here, sacking Daniel Jones. Another illustration of him being used as a blitzer. 15-yard loss. This one doesn't count because of a penalty on Woolen at the top of the screen. He just plays all over the field. And downhill stuff, you get the end zone angle of this one, I think, as well. Downhill stuff, he's just amazing. His ability to close on people and evade or avoid blockers. This is great timing on the blitz. Watch him avoid this pulling lineman to the outside and then chase down Dobbs, who's been quite athletic this year. Doesn't have the reputation maybe as other, mobile quarterbacks. But again, that one doesn't count. Another sack on his ledger that doesn't count because of a penalty on a teammate. Next one, week 6 against the Bengals. Early in the game, going to blitz off the edge and get a pass defense. I think that's intended for Jamar Chase. He gives nothing away here. That's what I really like about this one. He gives nothing away to the offense, to the receiver, or to Joe Burrow that he's on a blitz. Great body stance, and looks as if he's going to deal with the receiver. And then at the last second, right before the ball snapped, hedges inside, gets his hands up, swats the ball down. It's a guy that looks like he's going to make plays no matter where they put him. Playing downhill certainly to me looks like the place where he's the most explosive. Against the run, back in week 4 against the Giants, he's going to avoid the block and fill downhill, and just a pulverizing hit. And he's only 5 games into his NFL career, and I'm only showing you, I think, 11 plays here. and 4 of them are ones where he's delivering huge blows on receivers, quarterbacks, running backs. This is an amazing draft choice by the Seahawks, and a guy who is going to make plays all over the field and finishes with power. That's the thing that I notice about him, whether he tackles up high, whether he tackles down low, sometimes maybe his head or his body's on the wrong side. He finishes with power and doesn't miss out on opportunities to make plays. Man, if you're a Seahawks fan and you listen this far, you got to tell me if you're as impressed with him. I don't pay attention to media stuff. I don't get the opportunity to, but he looks amazing, and I first noticed it when I watched the Arizona game early this week when I grabbed some film and then decided to go back and look at other games, and lo and behold, everyone knew that he had a great game against the Giants in Week 4. But let's go get some coverage stuff because I'm sure that's where people will go with him. Certain people will talk about what are his coverage skills. So 3rd and 14, so clearly he knows that it's a pass play. I love that he's reading the quarterback here initially, keeping his eyes on the quarterback. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lack of fluidity here at the top, maybe. Collisions the vertical by 2. You can see his eyes was on the quarterback for a moment. Now he's shifting his relationship or his focus to the receiver. Collision 2, carry him out to 1. Turn back inside, a little bit of an airplane turn with his arms, and then gets a pass breakup on a dig route intended for Marquise Brown. It may be a little bit more on the ball from Dobbs. We'll get the ball there sooner. But I still like his pass coverage skills. If you're a Seahawks fan, let me know what you guys think or what people are saying about his coverage skills. I think the guy is just an athletic phenomenon that wherever you put him is going to have an impact on the game. Pick 6 against the Giants in Week 4. Again, he's at nickel, and him and Tariq Woolen appear to have communicated something on the motion. Jumps in front, takes it to the house. When the ball is near him, it's a dangerous proposition. I'm not sure where he's going to settle being played outside corner or nickel. I almost wonder if you might want him at nickel more often to basically tell the offense, hey, we're going to set him to the wide side of the field. You can see that the ball is, pretty much on the right hash. We're going to set him to the wide side of the field, and if you're going to get something done to the field side, to the wide side, you're going to have to deal with Devon Witherspoon and whoever else is over there. I almost wonder if it might be a better proposition to put him out there. I know the Jamal Adams situation. He's a guy who plays some nickel as well. But this guy, man, you want him at the point of attack, whether it's run plays, pass plays. To have put this film out already through 5 games in his NFL career is almost eerily reminiscent of the types of plays that Tariq Woolen made last year as a rookie. And I don't know how the Seahawks keep doing this with rookie defensive backs. Sack. This one goes down as a sack technically because it's a lateral back behind the line of scrimmage. It's tough to find a game where he doesn't have an impact, particularly when he's at nickel. He seems to have great instincts out here, getting to the outside leverage of the number 2 receiver, anticipating that the ball's going to be thrown out there. No block. It looks like a double pass. Whatever you're going to get done, if it's to the field and he's playing nickel, it better get done pretty damn fast because he's going to be in your face if there's any kind of read, whether it's like this, whether it's a direct run play, which I showed you, his tackle for loss, again, the same game against the Giants. He's a brilliant football player. Oh, by the way, he's got an interception at outside corner, again, from Week 7 against the Cardinals, and again, unfortunately, it doesn't count. There's a penalty here on, I believe, hitting the quarterback. It's a sky call by the safety to that side. So you're getting the safety spinning down because Adams is blitzing off the edge. So they're bringing, I think this is Diggs down, and Witherspoon is going to he's going to get out of there. There's a sky call by the safety to that side, which basically means you're spinning the safety down. Dobbs doesn't get enough on the throw, so yeah, it's an easy interception, but he's still staying on top of these routes. He's got this route developing and potentially another one over the top. And what he's trying to do, and this is, I think, shows how aware and intelligent he is, he's trying to stay kind of like in between both of them and not let the quarterback throw either one, but also selfishly be able to react to either throw as well. Dobbs can't get enough on it. Ends up being an interception. Would be his second career interception, but it didn't count. I just love the fact that you can put him anywhere. Nickel, outside corner. You can blitz him off the edge. You can play him in the box. I hate that phrase, box safety. None of those phrases and all of those phrases apply to Devon Witherspoon all at the same time. The guy can do seemingly anything. As a Ravens fan, I'm not looking forward to having my team play against him, particularly not with Tariq Woolen out there on the other side as well, and Jamal Adams back. It's a fun defense to watch. I've only been able to watch at this point really 3 games since Monday, and the main one that I focused on was against Arizona. I thought he had impact wherever they put him. If you're a Seahawks fan and you've obviously watched all the games and you listen to my commentary here, please let me know where you think I'm off base, where you think he might be best served to be utilized. He just needs to be on the field. And I think the Seahawks coaching staff understands that, and that's why he's played 100% of the snaps since week 2 when he was inactive after week 1. Appreciate you guys' time. If you like rookie videos or rookie content, just so you know, I have an entire folder on my YouTube channel dedicated to 2023 rookies, and I have some from last year dedicated to 2022 rookies as well. I will link those up here at the end of the video. If you think other Seahawks fans or other NFL fans in general would enjoy this content, this film study look at some of Devon Witherspoon's big plays so far in 2023, then please consider grabbing a link to this video, sharing it out on social media to help this content get more reach.